Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Quad's Eye View. Look, we're mixing it up a little bit. So previously I would have a look at an issue and I'd make some notes and stuff like that and then record it. But instead, what we're going to do is get some genuine reactions. So if you guys enjoy this and enjoy seeing my reaction as I read something for the first time or look at something for the first time, let me know. Or if you preferred it the old way where I gave it a bit more consideration, also let us know in the comments and stuff below. Meanwhile, if you like or enjoy this, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow us. All of these things really help to know that we're doing the right thing to get these messages out there. So, what are we looking at today? Well, today is an article that was brought to my attention by one of my employees that I must have missed when it first came out. So, the article itself is around 7 months old, but it's titled, TikTok tried to filter out videos from ugly, poor, or disabled users. There will be a link in the description below. But here we go. Let's see how this reads. I mean, for a start, the title itself sounds pretty, pretty juicy. So, the first paragraph on its own, my God. Moderators were told to suppress videos from users who appeared too ugly, poor, or disabled as part of the company's effort to curate an aspirational air in the videos it promotes. That's not a good look. Okay, so what this article is referring to is in TikTok, when you open it up, there is a For You. It's an algorithmic timeline, which is most users' first port of call when they open the app. So very similar to your feed within Facebook. It uses an algorithm to figure out what it is that you are interested in and will then put it in there. And whatever shows up in the For You feed can actually drive huge numbers of views of any given video. So, TikTok moderators were instructed to exclude videos from the For You feed if they failed on any one of a number of categories. Okay, so this is, and some of the things that are found in these documents are stuff like users with an abnormal body shape, not limited to dwarf, and acromegaly. It's a hormonal disorder that develops when your pituitary glands produce too much hormone during adulthood. It also goes on to say that those who are chubby, obese, or too thin, or have ugly facial looks or facial deformities should be removed, since if the character's appearance is not good, the video will be much less attractive. So basically they're thinking that if they have anybody who has some sort of visible disability on their feed under the For You part, then it's going to drive away more users. Jog on. Come on, guys, really? Like, TikTok is supposed to be a platform where you can share messages and ideas about your own personal life. Social media is already shocking for presenting the best view of somebody's life. This leads to so many mental health issues because you only see a small snapshot and you think that other people's lives are completely perfect. When in fact, chances are that apart from the one little place that they're shooting in that looks amazing, the rest of their place is probably as much of an untidy shithole as my office. A TikTok spokesperson said the goal was to prevent bullying on the platform, tying the document to a report from December that showed the company was suppressing vulnerable users' videos in a misguided effort to prevent them from being the centre of attention that could turn sour. Wow, okay, when you relate this to disability, it is once again able-bodied people thinking that they know best. How in the F are we supposed to get our message out there if we are being suppressed? The whole point of going on social media as somebody with a disability, especially in my view, is that we are trying to show a bit of our lives. We are trying to show that we are human and worth it. Yes, we will attract some trolls. Unfortunately, trolls are a part of internet life. There are plenty of you out there. If you are watching this video, leave me a comment so I can block you. So, the rest of the document is all basically butt covering by TikTok. Now, here's where I get a little bit controversial. This is from what I've noticed going around. TikTok is not the only one that tries to curate content which is going to be seen as the most popular or beautiful, and therefore promoting use of the app. Instagram, for example, is a great example of that. When you go on there and you look for more sites, it seems to me that only the most perfect come up. This sort of censorship has been happening for a long time. There seems to be this view that people are only using social media as an escape from their shitty lives, and therefore, why would they want to look at other people's shitty lives? And I'm putting disability in there with that. There's this view that if you have a disability, your life must really suck. So why would somebody who's looking to escape from their own situation look at your life? And this isn't true. In the disability community, and let me know if you are members of any other communities that do the same, but the disability community, we use social media as a way to share information with each other, okay? To find a centralized source of information for anything to do with disability is really, really hard, okay? We all have these barriers that are there. And so, for example, tourism is a great example of this. There is no centralized place to find information on tourism that's readily available. Okay, so if I want to go somewhere and I want to make sure that where I'm going to is going to be accessible, is the accommodation accessible? Is the attractions within the destination accessible? Are they actually accessible, or is it what somebody with no understanding of disability thinks is accessible? All of these things. Okay, we need so much information, we do so much research in order to do stuff. Now, that information isn't readily available on websites and stuff like that. We talk to each other. We use social media as a way of sharing information with each other. And we also tend to use social media as a way of educating ourselves about the issues in the world. The problem is that the issues in the world at the moment suck. 2020 has been shit. Now, if social media sites are filtering out these issues because they're deemed as too ugly or something that is not going to uphold what they want to be seen as the standards of their platform because they don't look good enough or they deal with a subject that's too dark, then that's completely taking away from the whole idea of social media. Social media is a platform for sharing ideas and educating. So, I don't know, that's my views on it. I think that this sort of practice of filtering out is horrid, but I don't know where to go from here. How do we change that? Especially considering that social media is such an international thing and that laws differ so greatly from country to country. So let me know what you think. Give me some thoughts and comments. Really, really interested to know how you guys think of the new format where, like I said, I've read this and sort of processed it and talked at the same time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, all the rest of it. Look after yourselves, look after each other. 2020 is almost over. Here's to hoping that 2021 will be better.